Good afternoon, everybody. This is Wednesday afternoon, November 20th, and we have a special presentation today. When everybody joins us, when they are starting off, they are told to modify their pages and do it step by step and take it easy. And you modify a page, then you advertise it. Then you modify another page and advertise it, and so on and so forth, right? Starting with the anchors, of course. Bellavita is our number one anchor offer. So that would be your number one uh, product to promote. And within Bellavita, it would be most likely the brain product. So let's take it from the beginning. You are new. You know that you're supposed to modify your pages and advertise it. So you're taking your time and you're modifying the page. Let's say brain, you're modifying brain, and you get that done. And now it's time to advertise. Well, what do you do for someone who has never done advertising or social media before? This could be perplexing. So, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you a step-by-step procedure to do this. Okay? Some of my people know what I'm talking about, and it will be a refresher for them. And for all the new people that haven't posted an ad before, I'm going to show you one way. Now, of course, you can do whatever you want, but this is what I do, and it's been pretty good. I'm going to share my screen now. I have it set up here so that you can look at it, and I'll have a link that'll remind me after if I don't, before we're through, to post a link to you to go to this page, okay? But starting off, here we go. You can take notes or you can just use this later. Preferably, you want to just sit back and watch what I'm saying and doing, okay? Now, let's start off from step one. You go to the first page that you were told to modify. And I was saying, brain is most likely the first page, real product page that you want to modify. All right. So you have your brand new web page, and your brand new web page is uh, a copy of Rory's template. Rory, 1f16.com is Rory's page. So this is what your page would look like. So you go over to health and fitness, and you go down to brain food for us all, and it comes up to this page. Now, later on, you'll be having memes. You'll order memes, and that would be used for pictures when you place ads. Now, the memes will be certain URLs. For example, for Brain, this would be your URL, whatever your website is. Okay, like his is 1F16. If you look at the top left that I'm pointing to, if you should all be able to see that, right? Then after it says Brain. So that is the page that you're going to be modifying first and then advertise. Okay. So your site is a complete copy of Rory's. So you should have this pinned to the top. So as you're going along, if you do something that you don't want and you can't remember what the initial template looked like, it's 1f16.com. That's the Rory's website, and that is the template that your website is taken from. So you go to his website, and the first thing you want to do is find out what keywords would fit into your ad. Okay. So you say, well, I don't know what are keywords and, how can I exactly tell what keywords fit in with this? Well, just look at his website, for example, and you want to always read the pages before you start modifying them anyway, so you know what you're going to say. And then it'll be a lot easier after you've read the page, you get the concept of what it's all about. Okay, so you start and you do this with all the products and with any subject that we have now or will have. Okay, you're looking through this. Now, brain, can you get out of brain? Ready to have an increase in your happiness and mental awareness. Whoa, okay, right up in front. A keyword or phrase, increase your happiness and mental wellness with brain. That's a that's a good keyword, right? So you take that out, and it's always good to have your either my drive page brought up, a blank page where you can take notes and you can put these things in there, or Microsoft Word document, which is what I use to put my keywords in. So I'm doing a brainstorming first. I'm putting the keywords in first. That's how we start with the advertisements. Okay, what else is here? You go down, increases the speed and boosts mental energy. Okay, you can mark that down, highlight it, put it in your notes. What else? Increase positive thinking. Okay, that's another one. So that's three. Improves your overall mood. He happens to have given us everything in the subtitles, which is great. And then you just go down, and pick out specific words that you feel would be great for your keywords. So when you extrapolate what's there, you've got increase your happiness, supports increased positive thinking. This is brain now. Sleep better, improves your overall mood, and helps clear your brain fog. For people who have brain fog, I don't have that down here, but we talk about it enough. That's why on Monday nights, when it comes to Vela Vita, you want to be on light. Last night was Monday night was great because then you had a professional's point of view of the background of the product. So when you were looking at him on Monday night, you should have been taking notes on individual things that he was saying that you could put into your blog site. No matter what call you're on, always think of how you can add it to your website, how it would pertain to you and how you could fit it in with your own words. Okay? Now, the other way you can find out keywords on any products is to go to that particular product's page. So brain is in Velavita, all right? So you go to Velavita and you go to the products and you get the information there. So you should all be members of Velavita, right? And you have your back room. So you click on Velavita. Okay, it comes up like this. You log in, then you can go to store. Okay, over here it says our products. So you click on our products because you want to know what, you know, the information is about brain. So slide down to where it says brain in this case. And of course, it's the same thing you do for each one of these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages that you can make and 5 different types of ads just right here. So you just click on the product, brain, for example, and you got the information here underneath. Or what you want is the benefits. So just slide down the page and voila. Some of the benefits of brain right there. It's right out there in front of you. Boosts mental energy, improves focus and alertness, improves mood, improves mental acuity, supports positive thinking, helps the body burn glucose and stored body fat. And I love that. I use that a lot. That's why I have whole boxes of brain behind me. You know, more help with that and sugar is great. Okay, so there you go. There's two places that you can find your keywords that you want to make a little sentence out of or put in your ads, right? The object of the ads, remember, is AIDA. First, you want to draw attention to it. And then you want to uh, create interest. And all of these keywords are keywords that will help create the interest. Okay. Now, after you found your keywords, what you want to do, and this is acceptable for ads, but not necessarily for your blog posting. You can use it, but you have to put the post in your own words. When it comes to ads, you don't have to be overly concerned about that. So to help you being new, if you've never done this before, you don't know what to say, how to say it, where to go, you have GPT to help construct your ad. So, what you want to do again, today is for all, especially the new people who've never done this before. So, the people that have been here, they already know this. But you're brand new, which is great. Welcome. And we don't want you to be stressed out. We want you to be able to do everything nice and easily, free flowing, step by step. And this is hopefully will with the video here, you can always come back to this too, and you can see and help you anytime you get stuck. And all my videos are up online, and if you go to my site, you can subscribe and you'll see all these videos and the previous videos that we've done here for Wednesday afternoon. Now you say, okay, I can get Chat GPT, but how do I get it? You know, what do I look up? Well, first of all, you look it up on Google search and you have to, register for it. So you just type in Chat GPT and this is the screen you come up with. Up top, you see chatgpt.com. Right here is where you type in your prompts for whatever you're doing. Now, today we're talking about the ads and we're talking about braying. So this is how it looks. You see it's blinking, so you don't have to, worry about choosing anything. You just start writing. Well, okay. So now you brought that up and it looks like this. It comes up, what can I help you with? That's what I just showed you, right? So now you say, that's fine, but what do I say? What do I do, Well, there's lots of prompts online and you can look for them by doing a search for that too. And you can even ask chat GPT, what prompts can I use to help you, do what I want you to do. And you may come up with that too. I'm sure they come up with everything. So, but in this case, I'm helping you out a little more. For this particular situation in the prompt, this is what the concept of what you want to do. You ready? Okay, I go slow when I do this because I want it to absorb in your thinking while I'm telling you things. Okay, so now here is your basic information. What you want to do is you want to say, you can be polite too. Let's say you're talking to Chat GPT, but you pretend it's a person. So please suggest two variations of a classified ad copy that speak to now whomever you want to talk to or put your ad in front of, like everybody, because we have things that we can promote to the whole world. No, doesn't matter what their age is, which brain will fit into that category. Or we have some things that you may want to just advertise to the Generation Z group or a senior population, brain health, very helpful for the senior population too. So, there's different social media that pertain to these um, groups. Okay. So then you say, I wanted to speak to the public or Generation Z or senior population, highlight and put your keywords here, highlight or highlighting this. Let's take these, boost this, improve focus. These are all our keywords we just extrapolated from the Bella Vita Brain page, right? Okay, you put that in there. Now, all of this is for my brain, but you never want to use a product's name in the ads. All right, you want to substitute with an equivalent synonym. Okay, now you say my brain, but without using the product name. Okay, so now you got that there. He doesn't use the product name, and this is what you want to say: specific emotion physiological trigger. So you want him to incorporate that. So over here, you can say incorporate a highly motivated trigger to get people to click on my blog page link. I mean, you want to be specific, obviously, because even one word can make a big difference in the results that you get, right? So be specific. What I do is I write these things down in my Microsoft Word first. I get all the wording that I want. Sometimes I change it and change it and change it. And, sometimes it takes a few minutes just to get the prompt exactly the way you want it, because you want to know what the results are. You want to build the attention, the interest, and the desire, AIDA, and the call to action, AIDA, in a short amount of words. You don't want to have a big ad. All right. People don't have that time attention span. So it's got to be short, fast, complete, and exciting to make them want to go to your webpage. So then you say, incorporate a highly motivated trigger to get people to click on my blog page link. Now, keep these ads to no more than 70 words. I find that that's a good amount of words, because if you want to add to it, it's still not that long. If you want to add a word or two or a sentence, you can still put it into a small ad, right? Okay. So this is getting clear to you? Making it easy as possible for you. So what does the ultimate result look like from what I just read? Taking that instruction and writing it into normal English without all this triggers and everything, brackets. This is how you would say what I just went over. Please suggest two variations of a classified ad copy that speaks to the public. I chose public, right? We had the public, Generation Z or the senior. I said public. Highlighting that boosts mental energy, improves focus and alertness, improves mood, improves mental acuity, supports positive thinking, helps the body burn glucose and stored body fat. Where did I get that from? The keywords that we've got off of the webpage in Velavita, right? Now, everything's laid out there, and then you say the last part about the trigger: incorporate a highly motivated trigger to get people to click on my blog page link, which of course you're going to have there underneath the ad. Right? On all these classified ads, usually your URL is separate from the content. Some of them you can put it in the content as well as underneath too, It's up to you, but this is what you tell them and what you tell chat, and then you say, keep these ads to no more than 70 words. All right. Simple. Use this for anything you want. Any of the products. You can say the same thing over and over, just changing the keywords to the product that you're talking about. Even Brain Food Academy, the education, doesn't matter. This will fit them all. And then you just hit the enter or the up button or arrow, whatever you want to call it, so that he starts working on it. And then in a few seconds, he comes up with the results. So please suggest two variations. Here's the result of what we just asked for. Okay. Ad copy number one. Unlock your brain's full potential, boost mental energy, improve focus, and elevate your mood with one simple solution. Ah, nice. Drawing interest. Huh? Sharpen your mind, stay alert, and support positive thinking. Piquing my interest. Okay. The attention is your headline. This is now the content. So the headline is drawing attention so that they can read your content, read your ad. Then the ad is to give them interest, build up interest for them to move forward. So it does all of this. Now, ready to feel more motivated. Again, senior citizens would love that, but who wouldn't? And college people, students in school after work, study, cram at 2 o'clock in the morning, brain would help them also, right? So they're looking at all this, sharpen your mind. You can't see me pointing, so yeah, use the cursor, sharpen your mind. Now, ready to feel motivated, sharp, and unstoppable. Oh my God, yeah, I've been tired. I need something to get me going. So don't miss out. Okay. Want the call to action now. And you want to create a hurry. And so here's a way to do it. Don't miss out. Click here to discover how you can start transforming your mind and body today. Oh, how many of you want to start transforming your mind and body today? How do you want to be different than you are? Is there something to help you get out of your mood and to be more elevated and elated and energized? Here you have it. Just give it a try. It's up to you. Click today. Here's second ad copy that he came up with. Want better focus? Again, students that are, cramming for a test. More energy and a sharper mind, improve your mental acuity, boost mood. Remember, they're using the same keywords that we got and gave him, right? And this is just a different way of saying it. All at once. This game-changing solution supports positive thinking and helps you to stay alert all day. And this is something we all need, with our BRT and training and everything, we need to be as alert as possible. I've got all mine going right here beside me, and always take it before I do a BRT. Okay, now get the edge you need to crush your goals. Curious? All right, now the attention, call to action. Well, click now to find out how you can start feeling your best today. Okay. Short, sweet, to the point. It gives them everything without telling the product name. Now, let's say they don't know what it is yet, right? The way they find out is they have to go to your web page. And that's the object of an ad, to get them to your web blog page. That's what Google AdSense is all about. That's what Google looks for when you want to apply for your Google AdSense. They want to see the traffic that goes to your pages, right? To your website. Okay. Wasn't that exciting, interesting, and exact way of, doing things? So the way you word it, the way you word this will result in what you get. Everybody here will say the same thing in a little different way, unless they copy mine verbatim. But if you just do it yourself, right, you'll each get something a little different. which is great because that's what we all want. Even though we're promoting the same thing, we get different results and different people will read your ad. And speaking about the ads, okay, where do you advertise? Well, social media is out there, so there's no need to talk about that. You got Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. Everybody knows that. And if not, again, ask ChatGPT, what are the best social medias to post, blah, 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 whatever you're advertising, right? And they'll tell you. And you join those, of course, if you're not a member already, and there you go. But now you said we give you free traffic, and free places to um post ads. So how do I do that? Where do I go? I forgot what the site was. Well, go to any rrr247.com page. Any page. You got a lot of them. We got hundreds of them. So pick any one you like. And it'll all look the same. All the pages have a black banner across the top of them with about 8 active links there. One of the links says free traffic sites. Okay. So you click on free traffic sites. That's right up here in the banner. You see that? This is across all of them. See, this says rr247.com. And it's what's after the / is what counts. So anything after the / will bring you up to this type of banner. And right here, free traffic
Tom,
sites. Yes.
you're not sharing anymore.
When did I stop sharing? How did I stop sharing? It's
About
showing sharing down
3
No, I
here.
minutes.
can, I can see it. I can see
I have
Oh,
it.
you
I can see
can?
it. The free traffic
Do I?
sites.
Yeah, I can see it too.
free traffic sites, the website. Yeah.
I got the link on the bottom that says stop sharing, so I'm still sharing.
Thank you.
That's weird. How come I can't see it? Huh.
You can see the recording.
I guess so. Well,
Hope. Oh, I don't know, Donna. Okay. So, but everybody else can see it okay, right?
Yes.
Lo-
Yeah.
I
There
can.
As
you
long as
go.
you're sharing the page for free traffic sites, we can see it. Yep.
There you go. Okay. So that's what it looks like, and that's what you click on, and this is what comes up. Right? So, for example, we'll click on the first one. So if you click on the first one, which is this one right here, says classifieds for free. You see it's an active link. What'll happen is I'm already there, so it won't do what I want it to do. When you're brand new, when you do it for the first time, this is what'll happen. You click on the site, and this is what'll come up. And my students can verify that, right? Yep.
It's
So
still not
when you
secure.
do this, you'll see your connection is not private, and blah, 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 blah. Okay. And they say, uh-oh, what happened? What do I do now? Well, what you do now is this is an ad site, so it doesn't matter whether it's secured or not. So just go down to the bottom where you see advanced here and just click on advanced. Okay. Don't be afraid. Nothing's going to happen. Just click on advance. Now, then when you click on advance, the link on the bottom of that page will say proceed to classifieds for free on the slate. That's okay. Don't worry about it. When you click on that, then you'll have to register, of course. It'll be your first time. So just register like you register for anything. You click here, register, blah, blah, blah. And there you have it. Now I registered, what I put in is my website, 6y8e, as a username. And to know what you're doing, this is all part of your business, that's a good suggestion if you want to just put in your 4 or 5 character website domain. You don't have to put the .com, just the first part of it. Mine is 6y8e. So I register, blah, blah, blah. And then you can begin posting your ad. Right? Now it came up twice. Don't need it twice. There you go. So when you first get there, you see on the top, you register, you get there, and this is what comes up. And what you're focusing on is this part right here where it says post ad. Right? Right here, post ad. So you click on post ad. And this is what comes up, your username and everything, and then it'll get to the main page, post an ad. Okay? Now, it'll look like this. Just take your time, look at what I'm doing here. This is the whole thing. From top to bottom, right down to the bottom part. So in real life, it looks like this, what I just showed you. Very first time, every time that you do a brand new ad, it'll come up with the United States on the bottom. Ad will be posted in United States, which is great, you know? Now, if you want, when you're moving forward, because this is the only classified that I know of that you can do all the states in the country and keeping your same ad, headline, and everything for free. I mean, the same. Like all the other ads, you have to change them. But here you can do the same one and just rinse and repeat. So United States is number one. The next one, you go up here, select to post in a United States. Optional. Yeah, click down, and here you go. You have all the states from A to W. So Alabama would be the next one, then Alaska, and to start off with. Then if you want to do the cities within those states, you click the state first, then select to post to a U.S. city, and it's the same way. Click the down arrow, and it shows you the cities that you can post to. Okay? So states, all the states, any state that you have, you click on the state, post it, go back, click on the state, and then you can start posting to individual cities. Like I worked in New London and Connecticut, and if I wanted people that I think I know want to see it, I can click that and post to there. Same thing with Rhode Island. So the places that you live, you can select that state and then post to that city, if it's here. This doesn't have everything, all the cities in it, but it does have what you need that are important. Okay? So that's how you know what states and how to post to that. Okay. Now, after that, you want to choose your category for whatever the product is that you're promoting. In this case, we're promoting Brain, which is a health product. So down here is the category. Click on the down arrow, slide down the arrow, and these have a lot of categories that you can choose. In this case, we're choosing the health, and here it is right here. Just click on it, and you got the category there. Of course, you want to put your heading in here too, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But that's the way you choose your category. You don't have to worry about anything else there. Okay. So the next thing, skip all that other stuff and go down to description. So take whatever ads you got from Chat GPT and place them there after modifying them to your liking. Okay, so what you do is, got to move this out of the way. Okay, go back to your ads, add copy one, or add copy to, highlight the whole thing, right click, copy, and paste. Okay, copy and paste. Now, you notice here when you paste it in, it's all together in one big paragraph. Well, you don't want that, okay? Because it looks awful. Nobody's going to read it. Your eyes are going to go cross-eyed trying to see it. So just read it and put the spaces in where you feel they should be. Unlike your brain potential, boost mental, blah, 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 elevate with the simple sharpen your mind, alert. In fact, there's a lot there. There's most of them more, motivate. Okay, start. Well, you want to try to hit enter, separate it a couple times, and then the call to action a couple times. So now you see you have that space. So what I do is I just highlight it, Control A, Control C to copy it, and then I just put it back into the original copy, just paste it, and you'll see it comes out in the format that works best for that classified ad, right? So that way you can just copy this and put it in another ad, and you'll know that for the most part, that is a good format to use, right? Okay, so now you've got the state, you've got the category, you got the description. Okay, now after the description, you want to put your blog page that you have modified into where it says web page URL start with HTTPS. So you want to take your blog page and put it in right here, right under the description. That's where you put your blog page. That will be on the bottom of this ad, and that's what the people will click on to go to your website. Now, I used to put videos in here, but it's not. A lot of things have happened. As you can see down here on my picture, it doesn't show any of my pictures, so I don't know what's there. So I have to upload new pictures every time. But if it works for you, great. Just leave the pictures there, and then you can just add to them. But that's where you put your web page. Okay. Now, finally, you'll need to upload a picture. Now, this is where a lot of people are having a situation that they need help with. So here we go. This is the way I'm doing it. And if there's a different way that you can figure it out, that's great. But finally, what we want to do is upload a picture from your computer. So you got to get the picture to your computer first. And you'll have to have pictures ready to upload. And the best size would be about 324 pixels to fit in here, So down here is where you upload your picture. So what you want to do is, first of all, you need to get the pictures, right? So let's say, brain is a snap. And so you can look for pictures that have generic pictures. Generic. Remember, we're not putting any proper brand names up on the ads. They find that out when they actually get to the company. So you don't even put it into your blog pages, preferably when you say everything as close as you can to the product. And then when they click on it and to go to the web page or go to the corporation, the company, then they'll know what it is. So one site to get free pictures is right here, which is an active link that you'll have. And there's loads more. You just do a search on Google for free picture sites. Okay. Now, whatever you find up there, you download the pictures you want to your computer. Okay, here's another situation that especially new people don't have and it will help you out immensely. You want to make a folder on your computer first. And the way you do that and the manner you do that is you should have a main folder that says something like my online business or my PBS business, right? And under the main folder, you should have subfolders for everything that you're doing online in the PBS. One being titled in capital letters. I like to have the main folder in capital letters, Velavita. Okay, we're talking about brain today. That's part of Velavita. So now you have a folder on your computer called Velavita. Under the Velavita folder, you have a subfolder named, in this case, Photos. Okay, right? So that is where you'll store all your Velavita pictures for brain. Now, within the Photos folder, you want to have more subfolders. For example, you're under Photos and you make a folder for each product, Velveeta product. For example, a brain folder, a plus folder, a biome folder, a Slim folder, a tune folder. And underneath each one of these, you put a subfolder under those named photos. So you have brain, underneath brain, you have photos. Plus, underneath plus, you have photos, right? Now you put your folder, you put your pictures in there. Then you can upload your pictures to the classified site. Okay. Now, this is how you do it. You go down to the bottom of your page. Can you see my taskbar on the bottom, folks?
Yes.
There's this a little yellow folder. This is called your File Explorer. Okay, you click on that. Now, most of you most likely will not have a backup file. Now, eventually, as you get going along and you're building up everything for your business, you want to have a backup file. We do have My Drive for backups, but I'm talking about on your computer. So this is how you do it. You have a Drive C. When you click down on the bottom, it comes up looking something like this. Simpler though. So you have Windows C, right? What you do is, first of all, you right click, and hopefully all of yours would be the similar, but it depends on the version. It could be slightly different. You right click on this and you'll get the drop down box. And in this case, I have to go down to the bottom where it says show more options. Sometimes it'll just have a new on the drop down box and you click on new. This is an extra step for me. So I right click, go to other options, and here's the new here. So however it happens, you want to get to new and slide over and click folder. Okay. Now in there, like I was saying, use capital letters. And the first thing you want to do is build a major folder that is for your whole PBS program from beginning to years forward. So just type something like my work from my home business. One of the many ways you can say it. Hit enter and a couple times, and then it'll bring up an empty space. So now you have this, my work home business. Okay. Right click on that. And again, get your new to make a new folder and type in Velovita. That's your main Velavita folder. Click enter a couple times, right? Okay, now what do you want to do? You want to get the products underneath Velavita. So you want to make subfolders on that. So you right click on that, make another new folder, and you can write brain, or you can copy and paste the real spelling of the brain, BRAN, with the umlauts on there. Double click on that. So now you have the main folder, you have the subfolder Velavita, you have the subfolder brain, and now you want photos. So you right click on brain, new folder, PHOTOS, photos, double click, and it brings you up to the empty page where when you do find pictures online and you're going to download them, and if they're for brain, this is where you would direct the download to. You go to your Velavita, and to know the major folders, I right click, I click on properties. On properties, click on customize. Then you click on change icon. And over here is the brightest one that I have. So I click on that, left click on that, hit OK, apply, OK. And you see it's changed its icon up here. So now it stands out for you. So when you're downloading a picture to your computer, you go to your drive C, which would be the only one that you would have anyway. Go to Velavita. Now, see, this is an arrow here. What you want to do is get into the habit of clicking on the arrows and not just the name. If you click on the arrow, it'll then go down and it'll show you all the subfolders that are under it. Okay. If you click on this, it'll just go over to the right. Then you have to click on that anyway. That's the way I do it. You can do it 6 of one, half dozen of the other. But if you get used to doing it, clicking on the arrow and going down, then you'll be able to see things clearer. Okay. And that's how you do that. Then when you have a picture down there, all you have to do is click on where it says choose file, click on choose file, and it'll open up to where you have your pictures. So mine, let's say we go here, and I have a backup drive, but pretend it's the C drive. I have to go through different things to get there. Okay, You go to your work from home folder. Mine says work at home program. You see, here's the arrow. So I click on the arrow, and this is all my subfolders. So they're all in alphabetical order. So go down to V for Velavita. Okay. Valentine's Day. Here's Velavita. Here's my red icon. I click on the arrow next to Velavita. I want brain. Here's my brain. I click on the arrow. Underneath brain has these subfolders. I want photos. I click on photos. These are the photos that I have made for brain, senior citizen type folders. You can have whatever you want. And also you want to make sure that the size is within the 300s. If you put your cursor over the picture, you'll notice it says 313 and 212. So that's the good size for classified ads. It's pretty good for our blog pages too. But all of these, if there's different sizes, when you get your memes, it's like 1017 or something. You want to resize it down to around 300. So you just double click on it and it'll pop up here. Okay. And then you just click here. It'll show up here. And I say here and here because you're sharing, I'm sharing, so you should be able to see it. Okay. And then when you post something, I didn't do a headline here. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to ask chat to make headlines let's see, you want to be specific. Make 10 outstanding headlines for the following classified ad, colon, hold down your shift key, hit enter to go down, because if you don't hold your shift key and enter, then it'll stop working and it doesn't really, you don't have the information for it to work for. So you put the information that you want the headlines for. Let's go down to add one. Okay, highlight it, copy it, put it in there, right click, paste. Okay. 10 outstanding headlines for the following classified ads. You hit the up key or icon, and voila. Comes up with all these headlines. So if you want, these are kind of long headlines. So you want a little shorter. Please shorten those headlines to no more than 50 characters. Then you hit enter. And now you have a shorter headline. Now you take these headlines, you copy them, put them back into your right, let's see, where would you do this? Right above here. Let's enter, type in HEADLINES, enter, Control V. Now what you want to do is you want to look at each one and find out which one is the best for your ad. What I've done is I read each one and then I take a word from here, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then if these headlines are not all good by themselves, I create a whole new headline extrapolating different words from each one of these headlines. And that's what you then take, put it in here, and you're all set. And that's it for today. Thank you. There was a lot there, and hopefully having the recording, you can keep replaying it, and you can then learn from that.
That was great, Tom. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we get the link for the document and also for the recording?
Yeah, the recording will be put into the WhatsApp chats when I get through uploading it and modifying it, you know. The script that I just went, I will put that in here right now
Thank you. That
to
was a
be
great
viewed. I'll
presentation.
put it into the chat. And so let me get chat right here. You put everyone meeting group. Go look in the chat and let me know what happens after you click on it. It should be okay for the viewing.
Great.
Good. Appreciate it. Thank you. That was wonderful.
Excellent. Yeah, this was something that's been, you know, hasn't really been done thoroughly. And I know, again, from experience that people have had a situation, and hopefully that will help you answer your questions that you asked me and any other new person that isn't familiar with ad posting and chat GPT. Any particular questions on what I went over today?
I know we're past time, but I would love to see. I just signed up for Facebook. I haven't used it, so behind. How you would post on like social media and like an ad. Well, where would you post it? How would you? Is it simple?
See, that's made for any place. It's short enough. It gets to the point. Remember, ultimately, you want to get the people to your web page. So the first thing you have to do is modify your web page before you start posting. Your first web page usually is Brain, and then you move on to all the other products. So you modify the Brain page, you add, now this was just one. When you click on that free traffic, um, there'll be other places to advertise, and there's hundreds of places to advertise. So if you're used to social media and have done that, then post to any of the places that you're familiar with. If not, you can use that to start off with at the triple R247.com/anything RRR. Click on that, and you'll have that banner with a free ad site, free traffic site that you can click on to go to what I showed you. And then you go down the pages and you can click on US Net, which has about 5 or so other sub classified ads that you can choose. But now when you go to social media, you want to remember, and also the classified ads that I just showed you there, that particular one, it has all the states and everything. Depending on what product you have and are promoting, you want to make sure, like wine, for example, cannot be sold in particular states. Mississippi and Utah, I think that this right now is basically what's left that you can't advise in. So you don't want to
Kentucky.
advertise.
Kentucky's another one. I think
Yeah.
Kentucky and Alabama.
Well, possibly, yeah. I looked it up, and that's the only two that came up for me. So I don't know if
Tennessee.
it's changed or not.
Tennessee's a new one too. Just recently, I remember Roy Jan mentioned that Tennessee currently is not available as well.
Yeah. So so that's my point. You really have to be careful when it comes to like that product. Brain, the world is your oyster. You can, do that anywhere. However, tune, you have only certain countries so far.
Opposite. It's the opposite way. Tune is available in more places than Brain is. Sorry.
Okay, Tune Valavita has a map. I don't know if it's been updated or not because they've expanded, different countries too. But the map you can get from Velavita will show you where the countries, because you can do countries here also with classified ads. What I just showed you, there's another block there that is a place for countries. But what I'm saying again is make sure you know what you're doing before you do it. Start off simple, use Brain. Brain is stay within the United States. And for Brain, you can advertise to any state in the United States. On any of those 4 products, other than Tune, you can do anywhere in the United States. So that's always good to start off with. Yeah, Robin.
Okay, on your ad where it shows where you could put 3 pictures, you got the lines for their address. If there's enough words in there, does that mean your picture will show up?
Yeah. Now, for that, sometimes if you want to do all 3 pictures, a lot of people do whatever there is. Some have like what 6 or 8 you can put pictures in. I don't have time to do all of that. So personally, now you can do whatever you want. Personally, I only put 1 picture in and move on. But you can do whatever you want. Now you want to remember that whatever is in the first spot, those 3 blocks that you're talking about,
Yes.
the first one on the top that you do will be the first picture shown. The second one, middle one, will be the second picture shown, and third one. Now, if you have 3 pictures and one is really fantastic, you want to make sure the people see that first. If they don't see any of the others, it's okay, but that one, so put that up there first.
Okay, down at the bottom where you had to click the little tiny block inside this ad.
Right. The
you
picture.
have to, you have to click that.
Yeah, that because otherwise it won't populate that first space of those 3 spaces.
Okay. Previously, I had done one and I saw the picture. but I haven't been able to see the picture now.
Well, that's not
That's
your
just,
fault. I can't see
yeah,
as you just saw. I can't get the pictures either.
that's the
Okay.
So
web,
there's
that's
two
the
blocks
website.
on the picture. The left side, you
Yes.
click on it to check it, which puts it into the
The
block.
little line. Yep.
On the right side is a dumpster can. You click
To
on
them.
that to
Yep.
delete it.
Okay. All right.
Now, what I've heard as well. Now, I haven't tested, so I don't know. But when you're creating ads, you can add in the pictures that you want to use for that ad. After you posted all those ads, I've heard that you can actually delete those pictures, add new pictures, and the old pictures will still be in the old ads.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't tested myself, so I don't know. But that's what I heard from Stacy.
Yeah. I think that's right. And show them, Tom, how to renew all ads. That's
Okay.
that's another thing, guys. Yeah. Once a week, I would say go through and renew all your ads. It puts them at the top of the list again. And if you don't renew them within 30 days,
Yeah.
they will delete them. So you don't want that to happen.
Well, when
Well,
it comes to the classified ad, the site that I just told you now, wait until this comes up. I'll show you how to renew it. And I personally renew it every day. I mean, if I'm going to do all of this and, I want the people to keep seeing it, and I do it every day. Now, a good time to do ads. Usually, most of the social media is great at between 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock to post ads. So you got your ad up. Okay. And when you open it up, it looks like this. I showed you this before. This is where you click to post ads. If you are done with posting ads and you want to see what you have done previously, you click on My Ads. Okay. Click on My Ads and it'll show all the ads that you've done. This one was the last one I did, which was Sip and Save top rated wines. See how. If you ask questions like that, that again, right off the bat, creates interest to give the people a reason to look at your ad. Okay. So now I usually wait until about 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night, because this site must be in California because it's 3 hours behind us. So if I clicked on this now to renew all these ads, you'll see up here it says renewing ads. Please wait. It'll only take a few seconds. It'll come up and then it'll say, in this case, 12 o'clock. So you know it's 3 hours behind us. So that's Pacific time. I'm Eastern time. It's 3 hours behind me. And that's simply how you know, renew this. And you can do it every day and once a week, whatever you want. Again, for my efforts, I want to make sure people see it as much as possible. So I do it every day. If you forget one day, no big deal, but that's a good habit. Yes, Robin. Unmute.
Is there a way to check on, I see individual states, you see how many times it was viewed. Is there a
No.
way to check the
In
whole
this
thing?
in this program, you can see right here, I know it's small, but
Yep.
right here it says views 3 times.
Yes, but you can't get the whole amount of that ad, so you know how good that ad was.
Well, if you click on the particular ad that you want to see, this one is in Wyoming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is my picture. It's a memes. You can put any of that up there. This is my whole ad for this one. I told you it's a sip and save top rated wine. See how. Are you a wine lover looking for new and exciting bottles of wine delivered to your door? Indulge in a wine adventure like no others with our premium wine club membership. Each month you can that important words, we want to remember to using can and when you're talking about Vela Vida stuff, you don't say will. You can't make direct claims like that. It will make you thinner. It will help you sleep. You don't know. Everybody's different. So it helps you to do these things, you know? And so you can receive special top quality wines delivered directly to your door. Join our wine membership and experience exclusive wines by going to the link below. Cheers. Here's that link, the way it shows up. Everything else is blank. It shows you how many views you had, the category, the state, and here's the ad. And you want to remember to always document your ads so you can always go back there.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
something different, and that's on another training, but this is what my ad sheet looks like.
I need you
Just
to
to let
send
you
that
know.
to me again.
Yeah, well,
So,
Okay.
and
okay.
one of the things I'm going to recommend as well is yes, it's good to look to see how your ads are doing, but don't dwell on that to the point of where you're looking at all of them.
Right.
Like, just kind of look at them, see what states are doing well, and then just keep posting. Because really, what's most important is just posting and getting ads out there. Now, when you're at the point where time is where you have like 20,000 ads, you may be able to, look a little deeper. But right now, the absolute most important thing is, especially for those that don't have Google AdSense, is just advertise, 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 get your PBS done, advertise, advertise,
Yeah,
advertise.
don't dwell on each ad, just do it,
Okay.
put it out there and move on. The most important is modifying your pages and getting each one out so the public can see it.
And then just to mention as well, on top of that, there's a reason why Rory has not allowed us to have on our pages how many hits the page is getting, because that's not important. What's important is content and just getting it out there.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, so you're all set now, Robin, right? Okay.
For now, eh?
So we don't have to have a special meeting of what I just went over, right? Hopefully I covered that here. There you go. Are you all set, Winston, on that too?
Yeah, I am. I'm sitting here doing something right now.
Okay. Excellent. Everybody understand what we went over today as far as your ads? Are there any people here that have will be doing ads for the first time? Okay. All right.
Great info, Tom. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, so the link is in there for the document. It's in the chat. So click on that, save it in your My Drive. That'd be one place to save it. Or you can also put it on your computer, like I just showed you how to do, and underneath your main title as however you like to do it. Posting ads. You can make a folder saying posting ads, and you can put it there on your computer. Yeah. So we're in our study hall time now. Does anybody have any questions at all that we can help answer you with? Let's see. If you want to raise your hand, on the bottom it says react. It says participants chat, then react. You can click on react to the hot itself, and there's icons there, and it says raise hand. So you can use that if you want to raise your hand, like Debbie just did.
Yes, I have a question. Tom, if you could explain, I don't know why, if it's just a learning curve or what, but I continually have trouble finding Rory's template of templates. Can you go through process of how we find that, please?
Well, let me share the screen here again.
Put a link in the chat. Save the link. There you go.
Yeah,
Well,
I
let me just share my screen here to start off with. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, you want to go to your My Drive, right?
right.
Okay. So up here in the search, just type in LED templates. If you just do that, you can see it comes right up with his templates of templates.
So there's only
Okay.
two things. Okay, there's only two things in there though.
Wait a minute here. Oops.
See, that's what I get, and
Yeah.
it's there should be more things in there, I think.
Yes,
You can
yes,
do
yes, yes, yes.
shared with me, and that brings up
It's
everything.
because you're in.
That shouldn't templates. Hold on a second. Because I know it brings that up. The TES.
Well, that
And
link is taking you right to a folder. But once you go into that folder, you can then click on. You see up top there where it says templates or a record. You can click on those to go further back, right?
Oh,
mhm.
click on it at the top, the
Yeah.
shared with at the top.
Well, I would just say go to where it said a template of templates, and then that would be the
Okay.
main folder of that one.
Okay.
Usually this is August 22nd. Uh, templates. Templates. Copies of. Okay. That's something else. Yeah. ITS. That right there should be the major one. I don't know why it's just this little bit because I
Yeah, that's
know
what
it's
I
come
get.
up. What am I missing? There's something I'm missing
Click on
here.
the down arrow next to template.
There we there we go. And
There
there's
we go.
and
Well,
double O. That's that one. What were you saying?
You went out already. When you're in the template templates, if you had to click on the down arrow, which was what folder you're in.
That down arrow? That's just for the
Well, no, you're out of it now, but I mean, you found it, so.
okay.
yeah. Well, that's interesting because
Mhm.
I just do that and everything comes up before templates for training on LIS. Those are special for the LIS, which we don't need to know about right now. And this is the one that should be
Right.
template. Oh,
Well, then you
let's
need to erase the first S. It's a template of templates.
again. That's the main one right there.
So Joel, where are you talking about clicking on the down arrow on at the top there, template of templates?
Yeah, well,
At
I'm
that,
going to do that down arrow.
okay. Hmm.
No, unless it's
What if you
something
just
going on.
click
I
on
don't know. It's strange.
template of templates? Like, click on template of templates.
Tom, I always have that problem. I can't find anything in that template thing.
Yeah, me too.
Nothing ever comes up for
Really?
me. Just what
Oh,
you got right there. That's
Right.
it.
well, that's strange. That's strange. This is pamphlets. And you want Rory's. You see Rory's underneath there. And this is the only thing that pops up. These are other people's, mine and other people's templates.
Yeah.
Template of templates that are not supposed to be. Okay. Master files.
I
That's the
wonder if he's
LIS.
rearranged stuff
He's probably cleaned
because
it up.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I
What do you
can never
think?
find anything he puts in there.
Me neither, Wendy.
I'm like lost every time I try to go find something. So I try to bookmark it on my
Yeah.
but it so frustrating.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's cleaned it up because now he's using this for the V marketing stuff. So I think that's why there's all this in there.
Yeah, I think he's having links to the training. He wants everybody to stay in the training
Yeah.
pages.
Well, yeah, well, I usually can find that
Yeah, he puts it in
stuff.
there so we can get it.
Let
Well,
me
he used to.
see.
There's pictures. I don't know if that's yours or Rory's.
Those
Yeah.
are mine.
Oh.
Um, that's where
Just know
it's the
he's doing,
headlines and ads in
yeah,
there. And then,
that's what they're trying to find.
Right.
Um, the actually you can click on that, Tom,
this is a
and
bit.
post the link at the top. That way they can
Okay.
bookmark it.
Yes.
Yeah, what he does is he goes over here's the Velveeta he's been talking about recently, the seed oils, and the influencer. What
Yeah. Click
that's
on headlines and ads and then post the link up at the top. Copy the URL.
oh, you want me to this one right in
Yeah.
here then?
Yeah. And put it in the chats. That way they can bookmark it.
Thank you, Donna.
You're welcome.
I have to stop sharing in order to get to the app. I mean chat. Okay, check that out. Click on that and it should come up to that page.
Yes, it does. Thank you, Tom.
Yep.
Now bookmark it.
Yeah. So this is the one that's used for ads and stuff. The other one is for V marketing. The typical templates is for. It seems as though he's doing that for strictly V marketing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There you go, Deb. Thanks. That took up some
Oh,
time,
thank
didn't
you.
it?
Yeah, I appreciate
Really,
Awesome.
the template of templates, should bring up everything that he's been doing with that.
Just a reminder, he's going to be doing a mini marathon Saturday for ad posting.
Yeah.
So that'd be a good thing for everybody to attend.
Yeah, he's
If you
starting
can.
off at 11 o'clock with, what he was talking about last night, but his ad posting should be going from like 3 to 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, around that
Yeah.
amount of time, about 5 hours, give or take. So it'd be good for you to set aside time to look at what he's doing. And he'll most likely be recording it that we can see later and slow it down. Because he'll be going.
For sure.
And everybody should be thinking about the holiday ads too, and having taken like these Velavitas that you have, for the new people, you're starting off with Velavita and those products, each one individually, you can advertise as a gift, a stocking stuffer, however you want to word it.
Yeah. Healthcare. Just remember you can put them in as many different categories as you can find a link to. If you can link them into a category, that put an ad in that category. There's no limit on, especially classifieds for free, how many categories you can put those ads in.
Including personals.
Yes. Announcements, miscellaneous,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
self-help.
Yeah. So you want to take your time and, peruse that list and You see how many are logical that you can use to post to. Remember on that classified ads free, there is you don't have to change anything. You just change the state, you know. But that's up usually for the whole year too. So I was saying, that if you do holiday, things that say specific for the holiday, it's not going to be a holiday in, May or June or someday, there aren't any big holidays, especially if you're talking about Christmas things. So with holiday ads, you want to put them into the sites that don't last very long, that last for about 3 months. Like in usnet.com is probably the best place, and those under there, they last what about 3 months, right?
Yeah.
Because when you also click in there and you advertise, it'll tell you when it expires also, that USNet.
Its net is 365 days.
Nice.
Okay.
And I tell you what, I've had ads that I posted years ago that people have, I've got replies from. I was dumbfounded. It was like,
Wow.
holy, it was from Valentis, and that was years and years ago.
Yeah. Before Velveeta.
Yeah, yeah. It's like 5 years ago. So whatever you put out there may stay out there. And Rory says he's getting paid on things that he's posted 25 years ago. So you don't know what people are going to find.
Yeah.
So post as much as you can. Anybody else have any questions? That was great, guys. Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, actually, there's the classifieds. It's www.classifiedads.com. It has a created date and it has an expired date. So last one I did was like November 3rd. That expires May 3rd. So that's actually 6 months it lasts.
And I think that one you
December,
can choose how
January,
long.
February, March, April, May. What's that?
I think I know there's one. I'm not sure that one or not, but you can choose how long to advertise for.
Mm-hmm. And then when it's up, it gives you a chance to re-add, put it up again.
So they're all different, guys. You got to just kind of read about it when you sign up for them.
Yeah.
And on that note as well, make sure that you're not only, I mean, even though classified ads for free is easy, make sure you're advertising in other sites as well.
Yeah, you need a variety. And personally, I would use as many pictures as they allow for free. Some only allow one, some allow many. But when people go to look at ads to read one, they're going to be more attracted to ones with pictures on it than they are with just words.
Remember, the way ads work is that if you just have content in an ad, that draws in a certain amount of people, which is actually the least amount of people. When you have an ad with content and a picture, that brings in more people. And when you have a content ad, a content picture and video, that brings in the most people. So if you're able to get all three in an ad, that's great. Like I said, with this classified ads I just showed you, I don't know whether I used to put videos in all the time, but now I can't tell whether they're working or not. So I don't put them in anymore. So I still try the pictures though. They seem to work when I check them out. So that's just a, rule of thumb there, since there's so many social media and places to advertise. And to do your videos, you can always use Canva, Canva. Okay. Any other questions? Or are you working on something you need help with?
We don't have anything else. then you guys have a great week, what's left of it, and be careful out there, especially the people that are getting cold weather, snow.
Shh, don't say
Yeah.
the word.
I'm not. I don't want any of that white stuff down here. Keep
Oh,
We're
you
getting
already
some
said
right
too
warm.
now.
much.
Okay then, folks.
Hey, have a good one, everybody.
All right. Thanks, Tom.
Later.
Take care.
Peace out.
Be safe.
Thanks, Tom. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.